Hi, I'm Derek Lata.
And I'm Kathy Buccio, and we're here at Stable Place with co-founder Shelley Greene, where equine therapy is used to help couples, families, and even children. Thank you so much, Shelley, for having us. I'm so thrilled to be here.
Oh, we're grateful that you came out.
Because this is such an interesting concept when it comes to therapy. So what kind of work do you do here at the stable?
We do equine assisted family therapy for couples, individuals, families, and groups. We run individual groups for substance abuse, eating disorders, that kind of thing. We work with at-risk youth, foster care youth as well. And it's all about the relationship between the horse and the human on the ground. We don't do any riding, so people always ask, are you going to get to ride the horses? No, it's all on the ground, but it's all about mental health and bringing stability to people's relationships, helping them work through relationship struggles and any kind of difficulties they're having in their lives through their hands-on interaction with the horses.
Kathy and I walked around, met some of the great horses you have here, magnificent horses.
Yes.
Cookie, I forgot the other name.
Lalo, Khalib, they're wonderful.
Very nice.
They're all amazing.
Where do you get these magnificent horses?
So we're fortunate that we have equine professionals that are on the team here at Stable Place, and the horses that we're working with here are privately owned by them. We are a nonprofit, so horses are very expensive to keep and maintain, so we do rely on donations and fundraising to maintain these horses as well. But horses are not magicians, they're not unicorns. They don't look into your soul and tell you what's going on with you, but they are prey animals. And by virtue of being a prey animal, they're highly attuned and sensitive to their environment. So they will be very sensitive to what each person brings, and they will respond very differently to each person.
Okay, so they're very attuned. I was going to play the devil's advocate. People are going to think, wait, what kind of horse? How can a horse sense what's wrong with you, or what's wrong in my relationship with my wife or significant other? How do they know? How do you?
Well, because as a prey animal, their number one job in life is to stay alive. So they're always scanning their environment to make sure that they're aware of any predator, of any danger to themselves. So it's their job to be aware of what you're bringing. So if you're bringing anxiety or fear, or if you're bringing calm, peaceful presence and a desire to be with them, they'll notice the difference. They understand what's going on with your heart rate. They're noticing subtle differences in your body language, and they're responding to that immediately. They don't edit, they don't lie, they give you back exactly what they experience from you.
Shelley, you have 3 horses on
this property, yes.
Okay, so let's say someone comes in. How do you know, or how does the therapist know what they're going to work on, or maybe what horse to give that patient, that client to come in? How do they figure that out?
Well, so we work with a team, so we always have a therapist and an equine professional, and our therapists and equine professionals talk before the session about maybe what the client might be bringing, and the equine specialist has ideas about which horse might be particularly useful depending on what kind of simple activity we're doing with the client that day. The equine professionals are also very attuned to what mood the horses might be in that day. Is everybody having a good day, or somebody not having such a good day? We're very attuned to our horses' well-being. This work is very powerful and important, and we want to make sure that we always attend to its impact on the horses. So we're always paying attention to that as well. So it's a collaborative effort between the therapy professional and the equine professional.
So it's team-based.
Yes.
How do the counselors get involved, and how do you find your counselors?
So all of our therapists are trained through the NSU Family Therapy Program. They're all master's and doctoral level students in family therapy, and they initially started coming out here to get trained as therapists through their work with the horses. Through learning to build rapport and trust and relationship with the horses, they've learned to be better therapists. And the ones who fell in love with this work have stayed now. They've done internships here through Stable Place as their program has continued, and now they're on staff with us as therapists.
You know, we know every situation is different and unique. Can you walk us through what a counselor or a therapist might go through with, let's say, a couple?
Yes, absolutely.
A typical session.
Typical
let's say.
session. So if we bring a couple out and maybe they're in distress and they're having a lot of conflict, we might just start by having them come into the arena or the back paddock with a couple of horses and just ask them what they notice. And just
maybe the horse can help us load the dishwasher.
Maybe the horse can help us not fight so much. Exactly.
The cap back on the toothpaste.
Right.
Yes. So the horse won't be attuned to content, which is what makes it cool. It's not like a talk therapy session. The horse is attuned to process. If there's conflict here and anxiety and tension between this couple, the horse is going to feed that back to them, and they'll get immediate feedback from that horse about what needs to change with them in order to do a simple task, like maybe put a halter on the horse and take it for a walk. If the horse is feeling like this isn't working for them, they're not going to stick around for that activity.
Wow.
So you don't let the couple get away with it and say, no, you need to get back on the horse, so to speak, and get that horse
And try
to get
again.
attuned to you until that horse is cooperative?
For us, it's very invitational. So we're never forcing anybody to do anything, nor are we forcing the horses to do anything. But we might say, it seems like you were struggling with that, and I wonder how that might relate to struggle that you have in your couple relationship. Is there anything you guys could try differently with the horse that you think might work better?
Carrots.
Sometimes when they go back with a carrot, no treats in the arena, but when they go back and try something different, they might see the horse respond differently and then notice something different about who they are as a couple in response to that. It was very metaphoric work.
Have you ever had a couple come back and want to buy the horse and take him back because it saved the marriage?
We've had several several couples.
We'll just keep the horse back
Yeah,
just in
yeah.
case we need a tune-up.
We've had a few clients say, would the horse fit in my trunk? Absolutely, yes. We really want to bring this one home because they do. They get attached and they see something different happen in their relationship, and that horse was a part of it. So yes, we've definitely had people want to bring that horse home.
Shelley, that's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for
Thank you
opening
for having me. I
your
really
barn
appreciate
doors
it.
to us. Thank you so
Anytime.
much.
Very nice.
You're always welcome.
If you want any more information on mental health and therapy, please log on to our website, allhealthtv.com.